So I told you I've been reading Jay Shetty's book. I'm not done with it. I think it's really good, so you guys should definitely read it. But one of the things he talks about is doing an audit of your values, and like not an audit of your time against your values.
Okay.
Like, and I was just curious if you tell your clients that, because to me that makes a lot of sense. Like, what are my values in my life? It'd be like my relationship with you, my kids, work, fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did an audit of my time, would I be putting enough time into those things? And do you tell your clients that? Because I thought that was like...
So I think that is a really... So yes, I do tell my clients that. And I don't think that Jay Shetty is like the person who initiated that idea. Like, there's a very famous YouTube video that you can look up, and I'm trying to think of what it was called, but it's by Stephen Covey. I believe it's Covey, where he has a fish tank. Mm-hmm. Have you seen this one? Mm-mm. And he says, you need to, when you think about your life, you need to think about like what are the important things. Those are the big rocks. Right, and then there's other, so it's like family. You put the rocks into the fish tank. Have you seen this?
I haven't seen that, but I've had other people do that for me. Like,
okay, so there's the idea of if you want to fill, if I have a bunch of rocks for you, and I've got big rocks and small, I've got boulders, big rocks, medium rocks, small rocks, and sand. If I said put all this stuff in the fish tank, if you took the sand, which would be the stuff that's really insignificant, into that fish tank, and then the small rocks, and then the medium rocks, then the big rocks, then it would not all fit. But the idea is that you should first start by taking the big rocks, the things that are really important to you, and make sure that those go in the tank first, then the smaller things. And so you approach your life the same way. Figure out what's really important to you. It's your family, it's your relationship with your wife, it's your relationship with your kids, maybe it's your church, whatever it is, those big rocks, and then you build your life around that. And so you can fill that fish tank if you put the boulders in first, then the big rocks, medium rocks. And the whole point is at the end of it, if you build your life around the things that are important for you, you can fit everything in. But if you do it backwards, and what happens is when we go through life, it's really easy for us to go, oh my God, I have that deadline, or my boss wants X, Y, and Z for me, or the neighbor wants so much from me, so I'm going to attend to them, right? If you think about like, who do you get dressed up for? We get dressed up for people that don't matter, we don't know as well.
Yeah.
But you rarely get dressed up for your family. Mm-hmm. So often we care about the wrong things. We're putting those small rocks in the tank first. That sound like what he's saying? Yeah.
But like, do you think that we should be doing an audit to remind ourselves of that, like weekly?
Weekly? I feel like it doesn't change that much, does it? That seems like a...
But maybe it would make you more intentional about like...
Hold on, are you saying, is this an intervention where you're like, David, I would like you would like to...
Yes, and it wasn't supposed to be an intervention, but now that you bring it up,